Arbor started as a team of 4 tech nerds working out of a basement, with a common goal of creating a more sustainable future. We exist because the way in which companies are currently operating is, quite frankly, killing the planet.
I'm Alex Todorovic. I'm CEO and co-founder of Arbor. Being CEO means that I basically am kind of all over the place in terms of the business side, the sales side, the product side, data side, just kind of all in one, not really an expert in everything, but handling many things at once.
My name is Abdullah Choudhry. I'm one of the 4 co-founders of Arbor, and my role at Arbor is Chief Impact Officer. Chief Impact Officer is a pretty non-traditional role at a company, just because of the nature of the company itself. My role is to maximize the positive impact in global supply chains that Arbor's technology can enable while mitigating all the negative circumstances that are causing climate change.
My name is Danny Grande, and I'm the Chief Technology Officer and one of the 4 co-founders of Arbor. My role specifically is to build out the product and work with the technology teams to be able to make our product as easy as possible to use for different businesses, as well as work with a ton of different data sets.
I'm Danny Grande. I am the co-founder and Chief Product Officer at Arbor. I wear a lot of hats throughout all of the different days I work, but really my main focus is to bring value to our customers and talk about Arbor in a way that really resonates with them.
I think it's really cool, the company that we built, because revenue is of course a huge part of it, and we are a for-profit business, but we also get to watch as we're able to help businesses decarbonize their supply chains by using the data that we provide them.
When companies come to us, we help them gather a lot of that very difficult to get data. We measure the impact of their products, but then we also provide them with recommendations and insights to be able to lower that carbon footprint so that they can start striving and reaching towards their net zero goals. I want to have clients come into our platform and be able to really take actionable decisions based on the data and recommendations we provide to them. This is something that's been on our roadmap for a while, but we're actually just starting to develop it out. Another one is regulations trackers. So in the world of climate, no matter where you are in the world, you have regulations coming out month by month, quarter by quarter, year by year. I want to create a feature that will help clients discover these regulations and the nuances in between them.
During COVID, so everything was kind of a weird time at that point in time.
Calgary company is celebrating after opening during the pandemic. Arbor helps pair consumers with options for the things they want to buy, but with a social conscience.
We all were kind of huddled together, pulling long days, trying to see how far we could get. Everyone was kind of running out of coffee. Well, the rest of the guys were running out of coffee. I drank tea because I don't drink coffee. But yeah, it felt very unique compared to like any other kind of role or career path that I've had before. It was just kind of felt like more of a passion project, but as we kept pushing and seeing kind of what was possible and kind of achieving different milestones in the early days, it started feeling more and more real. And then we decided to kind of just go all in at that point in time, and yeah, the rest is history.
I think being part of a family requires disagreements to be a normal state, but every debate, every decision we have to make, we have to weigh in both the pros and the cons, and we have to, play both sides, especially when someone else brings the idea. The other person has to kind of counter with all the things and make sure that it is logical.
There's been so many different emotional moments since starting Arbor. I feel like anybody who's worked in a startup knows that it's like a roller coaster. One minute you're on an insane high, and the next moment you're on an insane low. So I really couldn't name one specific emotional moment, but I think that the lows always kind of bring up the highs to a different level and really show me what an amazing team we have. So on the highs, I would say that just the pride that I have for the different people that I get to work with every single day.
My third company with my current co-founders, love them all to death. Our first company was also started in the same basement. It was really a company just to help people out. It was a company where we helped university students pretty much land practical jobs and get paid for it, because we felt as university students we weren't gaining enough practical experience.
There's many things you could definitely go back and do differently. I would say, we spent a lot of time focusing on making our product as perfect as possible, and trying to make it so that it works entirely before we went to go sell it. I would say that instead of doing that, what I would do is approach customers early on with ideas about what the product could be.
I think some of my favorite words are "I have an idea," because it's the spark of something new. But what I was always challenged with before Arbor was getting that idea out there into the world and having it in the hands of actual people.
If you get together with a group of really like-minded and passionate people, anything's possible.
Okay. Can you tell us about Penny and what her role is?
Yeah, Penny is one of the most important people at Arbor. She is our Chief Positivity Officer, making sure that, when times are tough or when times are good, we remain balanced and positive in general. A lot of the times, everyone gets really excited about a certain potential client or some big feature that we're about to launch, and well, let's just say Penny gets a lot more excited than we do, and she's kind of become a mascot for Arbor for everything that we've done in the past. And the month we actually kicked off Arbor is when my co-founder Ben got Penny as a little puppy, and for every milestone we felt like Penny has grown with us equally, if not more, in size and in contribution. I don't want to say it, but I feel like Penny's IQ sometimes is a lot higher than what the average IQ in a room could be. And every day she's kind of pushing the ball on us, making sure we're always on top of our things. As an early morning riser, she always loves to wake up and be the first one at the office. So if you would ask her this question, she would say I'm not a co-founder, because she likes to live a chill life, and I feel like the co-founder title adds a little bit too much to her plate that she doesn't like the taste of. So if being co-founder was a feedback, I think she would be on it in no time.
Which one is it gonna be? Oh, you're right.